to be Finisher Fridays. A lot of us music producers have a problem where we start tracks because it's super exciting, and then we never finish them. Finishing is important, otherwise you never have practice finishing tracks. So, I'd like to go through some things we did this week, finish at least the arrangement, maybe do some mixing. We'll see. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Here's one from earlier this week. We'll just listen to it one time, see where it's at. We need to add some fills, mix it up a bit. All right. I like it. I want to mix things up a little bit, get a little more difference in the verses. Got 2 verses. I think they're 16 bars. Right? Yeah, okay. 2 16-bar verses, long, yeah, okay. So I think I like the arrangement on this one. I just want to get in there, maybe add some more incidentals, some impacts, some risers, some swishes, that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll cut something out here. What can we take out that'll make... I don't know what this is. Whoops. Oh, it's those. Okay. No, we want that. Should label these better, I guess. Yes. Oop, we already have one labeled weird perk. Reverb percussion. What can we take out? Just to mix it up on this drop a little bit. What if we take that? I mean, that's kind of the main thing, but what if we take that out? Just to mess with them. No. think I'll take that one out to make it a little more sparse on this drop. Just to mix it up a little bit. Matt is joining us in the chat, everybody. Welcome him. Say hi. Ask him questions. Ask me questions. Let's make it a party. How are you doing today, Matt? We're doing Friday finishers, where we take a track we worked on the week, and we finish it. At least arrangement-wise. I'm not going to commit to mixing finishing, or mastering for that matter. But just get it to the point where we can say, okay, let's mix this, let's master it, then we're done. Got a lot of impact noise options here. There is something I want to try that I don't know if it'll work. Whoops. That's not what I want. I want to try setting up Dada Life's Endless Smile. Great plugin. Not a sponsor. As a effects send. And then automate it. I don't know if that'll quite work. I've never tried this in here before. I know how to set it up easy in like Pro Tools and stuff, but not in Machine. So let's figure it out. Let's just try it on the drums. So now we can come over here. Where is it? What am I looking for? There we go. Set up an aux send to Endless Smile. I wonder if I'd have to automate both at the same time. Because right now, it's at... So that's full intensity. Although if I'm just doing a group... I wanted to set it up as a send so we could send more than one thing there and I'd only have to have one instance of Endless Smile. But it doesn't sound quite right. Maybe it's because I have to... Maybe we'll pick a different, more intense preset. Maybe that's the problem. Right? Yeah. Don't think that's gonna work out. The problem is that's turning up the volume of this one. We did that. Same problem. We'll have to think on that one. For the time being, though, we can just put it on the group of whichever ones we want to add some tension to. And just automate it. a little bit here. We're a little bit early on both ends, I think. Oh, Johnny says he's learning so much. Good, that's what we want, man. Way too early on that. I don't like that. Whoops. Way too early on that. Got too excited. It's okay. Whoop. Oh, wait, that's still not right. Why is that not right? Come on down. There we go. We're at 0 now. Ugh. Okay. Let's just do the last 4 bars. Tumas! I'm also going to change this. Oh, that is soft? What? Really? Oh, yeah. Forgot to move that one. But that does remind me. Parallel compression. I like to record it live when I can because it gives it a more human feel and it's more fun. Oh, Johnny's asking if I record automation live or if I like to use the mouse. I mean, I use the mouse if I have to be more precise, but ideally I'd like to do it live because it's just more fun and it sounds more natural. I want a parallel compression. So I'm going to parallel compress the drums, which just means you have one normal version of the drums, which we already have, obviously. And then we send another version through a compressor where we just smash it. Just make it sound ridiculous. Really compress. Just compress it like crazy. Squashed. Absolute squashed. And then you mix the two signals together, so you get the best of both worlds. Because squash drums have a little more punch and a little more transient usually, a little more smack at the top, but then you end up sort of losing bass and dynamics and stuff like that. But if you mix the best of both worlds, then you get both. So we'll go back to our aux sends here. Boop. Oops, that's not what I want to send though. Got to go to the drums. Send this over to our effects para, which we set up on this group down here. And then this will be how much compression we're getting here. Yeah, let's listen. So we're getting signal down here. Without. With. Oops, that's not what I want. Probably make it more dramatic if we turn up the output on the 76 here. Without. With. Now there's obviously a gain difference and you got to be careful because anything louder always sounds better. But you can also hear there's some more character coming in. And it is louder. There's a lot of things in here that I just don't think I side-chained at all, which will help pump the track. So let's do that. Yeah. You can see already, so if you can... We'll isolate it to make it more obvious. Without the side chain, it doesn't sound bad, but you can make room for that kick if we put the side chain on, and you can feel it start to groove better, and it makes the kick feel more powerful. Gotta label these things. Call it Angel Vox, I guess. I either want to move the pluck to the second half or just save D's for the second half. Let's see what... Yeah, I think I like that. I might just cut the pluck for the second half. I think we might be getting a little too busy. Can I just copy automation? Put it over here, maybe? Hopefully. No? They don't want it? Alright, we'll record it. Sounded like it was moving, but I didn't see it moving down here. Did it not record? Let me try again. Oh, whoops. What the heck? That's weird. Okay, hold on. What is going on? Okay. It's at 0. Make sure it goes back to 0 over here. Which sound is that? Let's not make it a one-shot, so we don't have to listen to it every time. Okay, there you are. You are now enveloped. There we go. More fills, that's what we need. Little drum fills. Maybe it's just that simple. That'll definitely help. I'd like to bring some symbols in as well. I want... Oh boy. Froze up for a second there. I want symbols, please. There it is. That's an entire kit. Oh, because I'm not under samples. Hello. We'll let it play, see what fits. Oh no, I put it in the wrong thing. There we go. Of course, we should nudge these around. I think I already nudged the other ones, but make sure they don't hit at the same time. Sample. Oops. Turn it up a little bit. I think we need a bigger fill here, something more obvious. Mix this up a little bit. Not that. Boom, pop, boom. That might be too much. Oh, no, that works all right. I wonder if we should introduce some sort of drone note into this second part to give a little more energy, or a shaker maybe. We already have the hi-hat going. Maybe we just need to mix up the beat a little bit. What if we change these to this one? Not much changed. So not that. Maybe. Whoops. You can at least throw those in every once in a while. Mix it up a little bit on this second 8 bars here. Maybe I should make this the track girl kick. That's mixing it up a little bit. All right, how's our... I think we're gonna need some fills on this verse too as we finish this one up. Let's make that feel a little more interesting on the side. That's kind of cool. I think this... The snap just kind of cuts out perfect with the kick on the ninth bar. Happy accidents, man. I like it. The shaker seems a little loud. We also don't need all those frequencies down lower. Let's filter and get a high pass filter. Cut out all that junk we don't need. That's all low down. Oops. The other nice thing is Machine has some modulation built right in, so I can just do this and it'll immediately... I'm not going to do it that intense, but you can see that's 100%. But it's already built in, so it's just ready to go when you do the filter to give it a little bit movement, a little more character. So side chain it with the kick. See if that's too much. Oops, we want it with this kick. I think we need even more snap out of this here snare here. Let's get an EQ on this thing. Let's make it pop. And again, cut out all the low frequency that we just don't need. 4. After. There we go. So I guess we are getting to a little bit of mixing. I think the arrangement's pretty much good, other than just creating more interest, putting in some fills, but make this feel a little more interesting, for sure. I don't know if I want to do that. Pop 'em, pop 'em. I have an idea. For these last drops, I want to bring in some other kicks and get some like Maybe not kicks, but let's get some tribal stuff going on here. We might use these, some sort of toms or something. Not that. Stuff like this. Boom. Maybe that. Let's try that. Try working that in, then some of these Maxwell kicks that I really like. These aren't the kicks, obviously. Because they're a little more subdued, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Something like that, maybe. I forgot I turned up the buffer size so that it wouldn't crackle while you guys listen to this. I turned it all the way up because I knew we were going to be finishing today and doing mixing. But that means there's a lot of latency, so I can't really play it, unfortunately. But let's just start clicking and hope some magic happens. What do we got? Okay, so we got... I might filter that one so we get rid of that high-end stuff. Let's do that. Low pass, please. And I don't want that long tail every single time. So, instead of one shot, you make it ADSR. Now, I can still get the tail if I hold it. Or I can just tap it quick. And I just get the boom. Oh, I'll have to release it a little bit. Give it a little bit of tail. Unless I hold it. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's going to fit anywhere. But we can try to create a little bit of groove here. Ooh, might have gotten lucky on the first one here. Might need to move some other stuff to make room, but I like that feel. Oh, you said his name is Robert Ross? I don't know how long that's been there. But I've never really thought about it. But it is true. That's very true. Oh, Johnny has a point. Is this hi-hat pattern been... The hi-hat pattern has been the same. I think we need to change it up a bit. Let's go here, let's go here. We're looking for happy accidents in honor of Robert Ross. Then we can go back to more straight ahead. I kind of like mixing it up a little bit. Keep the audience on their toes. When is this hi-hat going to hit? I have no idea. It says that is panned to the left, Doesn't seem like it though. I think it's just really stereo. Whoops. Oh, it's barely panned. That's why. I was like, this sounds pretty straight down the middle right now. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at level. Is that better? Better if we pan it over there to the right. Then we pan this other percussion further left, maybe. Right now I just want to spread things out a bit. Give everything a little bit more of its own space. This one? Woo! Panning hype. What? You can go left or right. That's just, you know, maybe we get an emote for pan hype. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. As though I were Ed Sheeran. Do we want to start with this? That's not a small impact. The smallest impact we have right now is this one. Maybe if we just turn it down a bit on the velocity. I don't know if we need that. I don't know. Without? Or with? What do we think, chat? With or without any impact on the start? Make this a little more interesting here. That's a one shot too. Might need to change that. With the impact at the start, the chat has spoken. That's how it is for all time now. Hope you're happy. It sounds good. Boom. Pa. Pa. We'll move on to a different track after this one. Although it sounds like some other things need a little bit of side chaining before we do that. Probably... Sidechain those native voices. They're a very big part of the character of the track, so I don't want to sidechain them too much, but just a little bit of room. There we go. I feel like this noise needs to be side-chained. Everything needs to be side-chained. It's all about the side chain. Is that little always in there? Something cool is happening, but I can't. Right there. It sounds awesome. I don't know what's happening, but I like it. And I don't know how it's happening. But it's perfect. Happy accidents, man. Side chain the hi-hat. It gives a little more movement. I kind of wrote the hi-hat so they don't compete with the kick too much anyways. Plus they're completely different frequencies, so it doesn't matter that much. But it gives a little more groove, so we'll do that. You. Everything must be side-chained. We're going side-chain bananas. I don't know if that made much of a difference. Seems like it's not really hitting on the kick. Anyways. Figure's already done. And you get a side chain, and you get a side chain. Get a sidechain party going in the chat. What is this? Oh, that is from a while ago. I don't know if we need that anymore. That still show up over here? It does fill it out a little bit. I'm going to EQ out the lower end, though, so we don't get muddy down there. Filter, I'll just do that. I don't hear it. Is it going? It is going. There we go. Now, should I be EQing out the lower end of this? Because there are some drums in this sample. Whoops. I didn't break anything. I'll do it on this one when the low pass filter's open. Because the drums are helping to make it feel bigger. Let's see. What is happening here? Oh. Thought that was odd. The drum group got panned to the left somehow. Probably should have noticed that sooner. Embarrassing. All right. An 18-bar pattern, that's ridiculous. Whoops, ah gosh. Use the hardware. 16, that's what we want. All right. Let's move on to something else we're working on for this last little bit. Chat, do we want na 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 or vibes? What do we want to work on next? I'm trying to remember everything we have. Interstellar's done. I don't remember if any of these I felt very strongly about. I remember liking na 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 and vibes. Na 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 needs more work. We'll go with that. Do we start right away with this bass? Do we start right away with the bass by itself, maybe? Make unique, always make unique. If we do a little walk up there. Oh, okay. Is it distorting itself? These are... Oh, they are one-shots. So we'll just have to make all these a little bit longer because I played it while it was a one-shot. Now, is someone going to be able to sing over that? Ugh, I don't know. What do we do here? We just went ba-boom. Boom. Boom. I'm going to turn the buffer size back down so I can play a little bit. It should be alright right now because we don't have much going on in this project yet. Maybe something like that. Maybe all we need to do is bring this pattern over, but then add like a harmony over the top. And that'll kind of be our chorus. Just keep it real simple. Some minimalism. Maybe that's all it takes. I'll just start with this 4-bar loop to make things simple. What does this sound like? Bling, bling. Go on. Not that. We'll forget these fills for now and just get to harmonies. Bum, bum. Ah. See if that works. No. Add some little bass flourishes here, maybe. Not that, though. Oh, we are in there. Okay. Nope, not that. Might have a bridge here. Maybe we need to bring in that clap sample and just let it play, or bring in some more stuff. Mm-hmm. 94. All right, let's change it. Stretch it to, well, it's not. Should be 94. Okay, there that is. Stretch it to our tempo. get something going here. Maybe not that. I'm in the wrong instrument. Oops. There we go. Thanks for stopping by, Ho Johnny. Matt's out. This might just be the chorus right here. Just let it act as a hook and then back to the verse. Maybe. And maybe this is just the second verse. Interesting. Verse 1. Oh, wait. Yeah, I want this. Kick this in at this point. First two, I guess. I don't know. It kind of works, it seems like. Maybe it's bringing drums, bringing some more cymbals and stuff to make it feel like, okay, it's picking up here, but save these vox nanas for the second 8 bars or second 4 bars, depending how long we want to go. So we've got work to do there. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thanks for stopping by. I had fun. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you got inspired. I will see you later.